how about some 60s luxury here at Unique Specialty and Classics? This one's a 1963 Oldsmobile 98 Town Sedan. What a looker. This car was actually sold new in Mississippi to a doctor just north of Jackson, actually in the town of Canton. A little interesting story. You can tell it's not a Midwest car, no doubt about that. Paint coat on this, RR, so sand beige top to bottom. Interior trim is 364, so it'll be fawn colored. This car is still looking very much like it would have looked back in 1963. Underneath the hood, 394 cubic inch V8. Power steering, power brakes, AC, of course. If it was in Mississippi and it's a doctor buying it, why not? Take a look at the chrome, the bright work up front, the grille. Paint shows well on this one, yes. Is there a few spots where maybe there's a touch up here or there? Yes, but overall paint shows very nice. And a more modern transmission has been added. It now has a 4L60E, so automatic with overdrive, and that was just done in 2025. There's actually some paperwork that'll go along with it, as well as some manuals. Check out the still pictures, uniqueclassiccars.com. You'll be able to see the underside, interior, engine bay, trunk, the usual. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726. Something about those wheel covers on this car I really like. Cool, and that can always be changed. It's a steel wheel with a wheel cover. Wide white wall radial tires. Let's go ahead and take a look down this passenger side. You can see these panels nice and straight. No major nicks, dings, or scratches, but you may have a little touch up here or there. This car looking very much like it would have looked back in '63. Lightly tinted glass. We're going to get it around to the driver's side, start it up, let you hear it run, take a peek underneath the hood. If you stick around to the very end of this video, Jason's going to take it for a drive, show you how it goes down the road. Take your time looking through all the pictures. There'll be 100 pictures or so on this car online. A few extra things that will come with. Looks like some venting or some duct work there. May have seen better days. Also a distributor and CompuShift. Little bit of information on that transmission to go along with the paperwork on it. All right, let's take a look at the chrome in the rear of the car. I do have a few notes from the technician that looked at this car in our service department. Mentioned it brakes as it should, and they are 70% in the front, 70% in the rear. He said it could use a muffler and some of the exhaust components starting to show their age. Did mention the wipers were in op, powertrain, typical seeps for a car that's driven in this car. Get in it, drive it, turn the key, go have some fun, your local roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows. You know, if you like these older luxury sedans, maybe like Oldsmobiles in general, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you're going to see come through here at Unique Classic Cars. Videos are uploaded daily. When these videos are uploaded, the vehicles in them are available to purchase, and that can be done online right off our showroom floor. You can see up and down this driver's side, really free of any major nicks, dings, or scratches. Look at how well these doors fit, gapping in those. I want to show you the rear seat in this thing. Look at this. And I would not be surprised if that is original fabric. Headliner definitely looks original. Listen to that door close. They don't sound like that anymore. All right, door panels up front also appear to be original. Of course, the same vinyl fabric combination up front as you had in the rear. Seat belts up front. Let's go ahead and fire this up. So we do have a tilt column. Odometer reads 43,582. I can't confirm whether that's original or not. I can't confirm it or deny it, actually, due to the fact that once the vehicle's a certain age, they do not record the miles on the title. It's marked exempt. We do have a small little crack right there. Otherwise, it appears the rest of the dash looking good. Very stock looking dash, by the way. Radio powers up, just no reception. A little touchy there. And original AC car. AC would need some attention to blow cold. Not blowing cold at the moment. Listen, that door closes nicely. Let's listen. Doesn't sound too bad. All right, let me slip up to the front of this. I want to get this hood open, so I'm going to pause this a second. Let's get the hood open, take a peek underneath the hood, and then like I said earlier, Jason will take it for a drive, take you for a virtual ride, if you will. All right, there's the underside of the hood and hood liner. And how about that engine bay? This is looking pretty stock. Again, power steering, power brakes, 394 V8. It's running pretty darn smooth. There is a battery disconnect up here when it's in storage in between drives. AC compressor and the components seem to all be in place. But again, we have not had that blow cold. And that 394 is now paired up with a 4L60E, so automatic with overdrive transmission. Just put in 2025. 1963 Oldsmobile 98 Town Sedan. What a beauty. Call us 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're looking for a luxury cruiser from the 60s, here it is. And yes, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
A few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt,
gas it.
Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving a 1963 Oldsmobile 98. Really seeming like a time capsule. It's so original in here. I could be in 1963. Our turn signal indicator is working well. The speedometer's working. Very smooth running, easy starting Oldsmobile. The blower motor also works. The radio picks up stations from AM. Transistor radio. Remember when they all said that? The horn works. So from what I can see, there's been no radio change. There's been no alterations in here. There's a crack in the dash, just showing you that that's still the vintage dash. The one thing that is different is the shift pattern is the more modern shift pattern. So you go park, reverse, neutral, instead of what it actually says on the dash. Nice ride from this Oldsmobile, as most of them will give you a little bit of luxury mixed with some performance. Bench seat in the front and in the back with cloth, so you're not going to stick to that seat on a hot day. Brakes is nice and smooth. The braking is nice and smooth, I must say. Cornering is very nice. Corners as you would expect. There's a little bit of leaning. For a big car, that's normal. Acceleration also good. On a cold winter day in Minnesota, there's hardly even wind noise. It's got some good weather stripping. Take a good look at all the pictures of this 1963 Olds 98 at uniqueclassiccars.com.